Hey there, I'm Carol from ScrapMonster.com and welcome back to another weekly scrap metal price update for the week of April 21st to 24th, 2025. It's Friday and I'm back with your weekly scrap metal price trends. So if you're in the scrap metal game, this is the place to be. This is Scrap Monster News. Let's dive right into the numbers for the week, starting with copper. Copper prices have been on the rise with an increase of 3.36% over the previous week. Number one, Copper Bear Bright saw a 3.29% increase, moving from $4.56 to $4.71 per pound. And it's not just Bear Bright. Number one, Copper Wire and Tubing saw a 3.36% jump, closing the week at $4.61 per pound. And number two, Copper Wire and Tubing also saw a nice increase, up by 3.45% from $4.36 to $4.51 per pound. So copper is definitely showing some strength this week. Now moving on to brass, which also saw some positive movement by 1.84% from the previous week. Red brass rose by 1.79% from $2.80 to $2.85 per pound, while yellow brass increased by 1.89%, climbing from $2.65 to $2.70 per pound. Brass scrap is on the uptrend and it's great to see these increases. It's worth noting that 70/30 brass scrap remains steady at $2.65 per pound, so it's not all about increases, but overall, brass is looking solid. Next up, we have aluminum, which has been quite active this week, with an increase of 1.7% over the previous week. EC aluminum wire had a solid 2.86% rise from $1.05 to $1.08 per pound. 6063 extrusion edged up slightly by 1.16%, and old cast increased by 1.39%. UBC also saw a small boost of 1.37%, ending the week at 75 cents per pound. Aluminum is seeing some nice upward momentum, especially with EC aluminum wire, so it's definitely a material to watch. Stainless steel remains steady and stable across the board this week. Both 304 stainless steel solid and 301 stainless steel held steady at 64 cents and 41 cents per pound respectively. No major fluctuations here, so if you're dealing with stainless steel, it's a steady market for now. Now let's look at steel, where we're seeing some stability, but with a slight decrease in some categories. The price for number one, HMS, stayed unchanged at $365 per metric ton. Similarly, shredded auto scrap remained steady at $410 per metric ton. The price of HMS 8020 was $300 per metric ton, the same as the week before. Number one, busheling also held steady at $455 per metric ton, while number one bundle dropped by 3.33% from $450 to $435 per metric ton. So while most steel prices stayed stable, number one bundle did see a bit of a dip. Let's shift gears to lead, which stayed consistent this week. Scrap auto batteries held steady at 22 cents per pound, maintaining the same price as last week. It's a consistent market for lead scrap. And finally, let's take a look at zinc, which showed slight increases of 1.48% in prices week on week. New zinc die cast rose by 1.35% from 74 cents to 75 cents per pound, while old zinc die cast increased by 1.61%, moving from 62 cents to 63 cents per pound. Zinc is seeing some positive movement, so it's something to keep an eye on. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which price movement surprised you the most this week? Let me know in the comments below. Or here's a fun one. Which metal do you think will have the highest price next week? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's see what everyone thinks. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your colleagues. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on the latest price updates. For daily scrap metal prices, news, and trends, head over to ScrapMonster.com, your ultimate source for everything scrap metal. Got any recycling questions? Drop them in the comments below. I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching this week's scrap metal price update. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy scrapping. Bye-bye.